Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the River Toads offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And now the transfer, junior wide receiver. He's gritty, great attention to detail, solid hands. He'll have to be accounted for in this passing attack.
And he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me in second and short, second and medium. Everything in the playbook is open to me.
Second down, going to throw it. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Wants to throw one first. He lets it fly. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Second and long here. He's looking to pass. Fires left. And they're not on the same page there.
And those are the ones you just want to pull it back in as soon as you throw it as a quarterback, because you know he was open. I had him. I just put too much underneath it and missed out on a big play.
Wants to keep it in the air. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The River Toads have their offense in high gear. Right side, it's Clark.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Jones to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now 1st down from the 46. Straight ahead, it's Croma. And he got 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 coming.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Drives inside. Inside the 35. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown Seminoles! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
Will, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job. Great catch.
From the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
This offense better start finding a way to cap off these drives with points. We haven't seen that now in the last 2 drives. Last one, they were moving the ball pretty nicely, came away with nothing. This drive, it's looking to be more of the same. And normally when...
He's got it for a big play. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. And he's able to get the tackle for loss.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Snagged in the middle. It's Clark. He's down right there. Short gain on the ground.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall, putting it near his body, and he plucks it in for the catch.
Oh, pressure's coming. Buying some time. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Takes the handoff. It's Croma. At the 35, he's got room. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
That is such a good run. I'll tell you, if you're going to put on a Seminole helmet, you better be dangerous with the ball in your hands at the running back position, right? You think back to the late, great Bobby Bowden. he was always able to recruit a difference maker at that position. He would have loved to have this guy in his offense because it feels like he can score a touchdown every single time he has the ball.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Jones wants to throw it. Left side is Ashley.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun. Go get the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds a tight end.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun. Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got the tight end. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Trying to run, it's Singleton. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They give it back to him. And he's in! Touchdown, Florida State!
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
And the extra point is good.
Number 36, set to kick this one.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Checking in from the River Toad sideline. There is so much excitement down here on the sideline right now because their quarterback just broke the conference season record for passing yards on the last drive. He's right back out there to lead this offense. That record is going to continue to improve, but they did take just a moment to acknowledge it, pat him on the back, make sure he understands he is making history out there today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. 1st down from the 43. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. Breaks the tackle. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. And now the River Toads headed quickly to the line. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Turns it upfield. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
River Toads with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw. They're all over him. He's sacked. This
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
The run inside. It's Taylor. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. It's a draw. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, entered to the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown!
Number
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Isaac. And the Wildcat is not working. Knock him down behind the line.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Jones to throw. Fires to the wideout. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Seminoles will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. And now the River Toads send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looking for room. He's got great speed. There he goes. Open it up. Touchdown,
days of that young man's football life. The true freshman taking the punt to the house. If I'm the head coach and I watch that, I'm now trying to find ways to get this guy on the field offensively because he's got some special ability.
36. Set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. As we check in with Holly.
Checking in from the River Toad sideline. What I'm observing is that these guys are so fired up for their running back who just broke the conference season record for rushing touchdowns. They are continuing to feed him the rock in the red zone. They know he is on a history-making spree. They want to continue to go downhill. This defense hasn't stopped him yet, and the teammates are celebrating every yard he gains, every touchdown he makes, because he is making history out there. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Second down to the air. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Got his man downfield. At the 45 on his way. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The River Toads will snap it on 1st and 10. Sells to run, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Myers immediately. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And now the River Toads come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
There he goes. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice gain, this time on the ground.
Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On first down from the 13-yard line. Sells to run, looking to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Rushes on. Has to throw it away on third down.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You're throwing incomplete on third down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
good.
And this one splits the uprights. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Jones wants to throw it. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Out wide left, it's Coleman. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Out wide right, it's Singleton. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the Noles, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Drops back on first down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Not a chance. Missed it. Still up by 8 after the miss. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. From inside the 10, here he comes. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Let's go down to the sidelines now where Howie Rowe has an update on that injury.
Checking in with the Seminoles head coach at the half. Although he did not have a full update, he did tell me their running back will not return to this game. They are continuing to evaluate him for a lower body injury. They would not say exactly what it is. Let's hope it's not serious, but he is definitely out for the start of this second half. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Finds his man. It's Isaac. Got him right there.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
Right at the line. Turning it on. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Noles are rolling down the field. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Jones to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I know it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mid on the football.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Gets open down the middle. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got his man in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Right side, it's Ashley. Makes a grab and room to run. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. And the Seminoles want to move quickly. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw. Left side is Isaac. Touchdown, Florida State! And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend.
What a difference a change of scenery makes, right? I mean, they went into a hostile environment. They lost their first game, but they've rebounded beautifully. And I think coming back, playing in front of their home crowd really has impacted this game, and it's gotten them back to 500.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Shotgun snap on third down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Breaks into the open. Touchdown Seminoles. The defense putting points on the board.
And the offense goes at it again. He's already got 5 catches, Jesse. So this quarterback, he looks like he's locking in on this guy. And the defense, I think they kind of got a clue and made a big play.
You're absolutely right, David. As a quarterback, you got to be careful. You don't predetermine who you're going to throw to. This guy's been uncoverable so far. So I get it. You want to get him more touches, but you have to let the coverage dictate who gets the football. And give the defender credit that time. He knew where the ball was going. He baited the QB into a bad decision and made him pay for it, taking it all the way to the house.
With the catch, it's Clark. Still on his feet at the 45. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. They'll try it over the left side. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. 3rd and long coming up. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The River Toads decide to punt it away. He might just try to keep it away from this guy after a house call came after the first punt. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew.
It's a running room. He's inside the 40. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Out wide left, it's Ashley. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big 2nd down. Here probably expecting the offense to throw it with a little bit more room to work with.
They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
And how about this offense? Another scoring drive. Great job. They seem to be in a much better rhythm than they were a week ago. They're 0-1, lost week 1. They could have got down on themselves. I like the way they bounced back. Now they're going to be 1-1 with this performance.
He'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the River Toads sideline. One thing I'm really keeping my eyes on here today, guys, this quarterback is banged up. He told me before the game that he has had to really fight through some soreness throughout the course of this week. I can tell you he's already taken some contact, and it is definitely a storyline that I am following throughout the course of this game. I'll keep you posted with everything I hear down here on the sidelines. Guys, back to you.
Holly, we'll see how they react. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And now the River Toads will call on their punt team. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Long way to go on 2nd down. Jones wants to throw it. Turns it upfield. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Seminoles peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. They're working that left side. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Changing the routes with his receivers. Looking to throw again. It's complete on the right side. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play, deep. Field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive leads.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
RPO complete. Running through contact. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
The Seminoles want to pick up the tempo. Touchdown, no! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Right into the fray, and his first pass is incomplete.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The River Toads will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looks it in. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Second and long here. He's changing the play. Jones to throw. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target, and then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
Makes a deep grab. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Isaac. Maybe a crease. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Well, obviously this team didn't get the start they wanted to on the year, coming into this one 0-1, but a great job there getting that drive, putting 6 up on the board. They've got a comfortable lead. They wanted to turn the page and start to build momentum. This is a massive win for this program.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
Number 36, set to kick it off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the first down. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Fresh of downs going up top. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Back's got it on the screen. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. And now the River Toads will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long, so let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game, take the W into the locker room.
Quick give. It's Isaac. There he goes. Past the 20. 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he added the extra point.
Number 36, set to kick off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You've got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.